So golf is a million little things. There you go, baby. What golfer would you most like to play around the golf with? You said something important a minute ago, and that's keep it simple.
Yes.
That way you're not thinking about a million things, you're just thinking about one or two things.
Yep.
What's up, Stu?
How you doing, Roy?
Man, we look good on camera, don't
Yeah,
we?
the camera can correct a lot of errors.
We could be male models.
Yeah, for what?
I don't know. Yeah, this is my friend Stu Pierce. He's got a good history of golf and loves golf like we do. I met him. He's a Knights of Columbus from out in Dripping Springs. I'm in Austin, and we played quite a bit of golf together at this point. And we're both, I think, are friends. I would say pretty good friends, getting to be better friends.
Now we are.
You know?
That's right.
So he came along. We're gonna do both a fun round and a serious round. We're gonna talk a lot about the game, techniques, different things. He's an archaic golfer by just barely 50 years old. Me being almost 67, I definitely fall into the category, but I've played with Stu quite a few times. He's really a good golfer, and he's taught some lessons at one point in his life, and he'll get to talk about that. And we're gonna kind of do a teaching round / fun round and try to play some good golf. And so we'll go hit a couple of warm-up shots.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm excited to see where you take this thing.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's
I'm honored.
It's going to be fun, and
Yeah, a lot of fun.
And you're our real first serious guest, and I really appreciate you coming out.
Sounds good. Let's have some fun. Sure, you're up and up on my background because, you know, I went to school in college, and I tried walking on the golf team. I played in high school, and we did make it down to state, not as an individual, but as a team. And went to college, tried to walk on. The baseball team is where I wanted to play.
Right.
And my grades were not good. I failed out. And that was where I started to get humbled. I came back to school, tried to get on the golf team again, and had a couple small offers to play at some smaller schools for a year or two. And I said, no, I don't want to play. I just want to graduate. I was serious about, you know, getting out of school and graduating.
Getting on with your life.
I didn't want to play anymore. So I left, and then I had nothing to do. I was like, well, what do I do now? My background was in recreation golf. I wanted to get into golf management. So that's what brought me back to golf. And so technically, I never played in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played in high school. I passed my PATs, got into the PGA program, did that with a course, did camps, did lessons. They had a golf academy there.
Right.
That a guy who was probably one of the better older instructors ever was there. A lot of the, like where I cut my teeth.
Where was this? What was in the club?
This was at Broken Arrow in Lockport, Illinois. Yeah.
Okay.
Tom O'Connor was the guy's name.
Right.
And like,
very well known instructor.
Very well known. Played at some very like prominent courses there, where they played some PGA events even. So he was a very recognized and really smart teaching pro. So he had that aspect of the business. Mine was more in the clubhouse operations as I got into the PGA program, and then once I got into it, I got out. So I taught. But not to the level that he did. So
right.
I didn't want to overstate or understate where I'm at, but I know enough to be dangerous for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I've played with you enough. You're a really good golfer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
especially you don't play all that much.
No, I play 6 to 12 times a year. Half my rounds are in outings with you guys.
No, I know. And like I say, but you know how to hit the ball. I mean, you clearly have done this before.
Yeah.
And, we make a pretty good team. You and I, we talked about this before. You and I get along marvelously.
Yeah.
And
Heck yeah.
Conversation's very easy between us. And
that's half the fun.
So that's why I thought.
It's the social aspect.
Yeah.
Get into a good story about that today.
Yeah.
Like about when I grew up and where I got started, the group of people and the players that we had. I wish I could use a little color, but probably wouldn't be good.
We're trying to keep it G-rated, but I mean, he tricked me the other day. He left the camera on and I was over there cussing. He played that for the whole family. My dad's ex-Air Force, so man, he could light it up, But it is funny, and my grandfather introduced me to golf at 6 years old, so in April I'll have been playing 61 years I've been playing golf.
Yeah.
and I have no hole-in-one.
I'm with you, man.
You don't have one?
I have 0 hole-in-ones. I've been this
golfers,
close probably 24 times.
The 2 worst guys on our nights group, 110 score, both have a hole-in-one right in front of me on a par 3. I'm told neither one of them saw it go in, and I was standing there and they hit it, and I would be like, they would be looking at me, and I'm like, I think that's going to go in, and they're going, that's not going to go in. You're BSing me. It went in. What?
Yeah.
It went in. Well, look, there's no ball on the green. It went in the hole. Oh my God. And they both got certificates. And I've been playing 61 years and I don't have a hole.
Yeah. You want to go hit some putts?
Yeah, let's go. Because we're gonna need to tee off pretty quick. If all this channel did was motivate one person that loved golf and maybe had some problems, feels like they're maybe a little scared to get back out on the course. Because I had a heart attack in 2020, and man, let me tell you, when you stare death in the face, your life changes.
I can only imagine.
And, but it was important to me to be able to get back out on the course, and you know, all through that time, I just wasn't going to let it beat me. I wasn't going to let this thing win.
Yep.
So I think if I can just motivate one person to get out and do that, and I feel like I'm a winner. And to get off the couch and get out and live your life, even if you're scared, even if you got problems, go anyway. Yep. Just do it.
Yep.
210. Okay, you see that trees on the right? Those are 210. On a perfect drive, if you could hit it just slightly left of the 150 marker into that gap, that's perfect.
210 to the 150?
Yeah, but I'm going to try to hit it straight at the 150 marker.
Is that fairway end? Where's the hole?
No, it goes hard left. If we were on the front tees, both of us could hit it over that house.
Does it fairway end or does it keep going?
No, it where that hill is straight in front of us, it takes a hard 90-degree left and the green's left.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to put a 3-wood down there, like somewhere by the 150 marker, maybe a little farther. And you know, I'll go first and hopefully get one in the fairway. And then if you want to hit your driver and try to, you could clear those 2 trees on the left, but you're going to have to get it up a little bit.
It don't matter.
It's like 340 or something like that. It's
farther,
not real long, but with
farther than I can hit it.
With this wind, you're not, you know.
No.
It's just going to be an impossibility. So I'm going to put one in play, and then if you want to yank one and see if you can get it down there, that'd be great.
All right.
That's a little bit right of where I wanted it, but should be okay.
Couldn't see it come down.
It's just right kind of this side of those 2 trees.
So,
I hit it on the toe just a little bit.
So you want me to put it in the fairway or what?
Well, I mean, we can hit at the green from where I'm at. So I would try to hit one left of the 150. And you got a pretty good ways from there.
4-iron sound good?
Yeah, I think I'd be fine. You hit your irons a little bit farther than I do, so. 17 years younger too, not picking on you. But
16, Roy, 16.
You spring chicken.
16. Don't say 17.
Well, I'm 2 months from 17.
All right.
You're about where I am, so we're all right.
Well, I hit it good.
Yeah, you did.
I just hit it the wrong way.
Now, I got some questions, just general questions I think everybody will be interested in. And you talked a little bit about it before, but you know, you had said your dad started you playing golf, and you had, you know, played in high school, you know. So I think you said you tried to walk on college and kind of got away from it a little while and then went back, but you know, sounds like you've loved golf for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, long time.
Me too, you know, started my grandfather. I lived next door to my grandfather, grandmother.
So did I. How about that?
My mom's parents.
Yeah.
And he was a golfer, and when I was about 6 years old, I said, hey, what's this? And And, you know, he said, this is golf, and away we went. And we had about 80 yards in our backyard. I'll tell you what, let's pick yours up and we'll play mine because it's a little bit better.
So I started, I think I was 5 years old, thanks Roy. And my dad had a local, it was a local Park District golf course. I was I just had a putter and probably a wood.
Right.
And he had a permanent tee time on the weekends. So every Sunday, check out this combination of people. A short Italian guy who just hit bullets. Another really heavy set guy who was probably 360 pounds that shot in the 70s every round.
Right.
My dad who hit a banana ball, but he played it.
Yeah. Sounds like me when I grew up.
And if he was sitting next to a tree and he needed to turn around and hit left-handed, he would. I mean, he hit both sides.
Yeah.
And then he was actually a national amputee champion.
Oh, wow.
Where he had one arm, and he had a prosthetic device where I'm trying to think.
Could help him guide the ball.
I can't remember if it was his right hand or left hand, but he'd slide it around down by the hosel where the shaft was skinny.
Mm-hmm.
He'd pull it up to the grip, and he would just hit it 150, 180 yards.
But down the middle of the fairway,
middle,
probably.
And from 30 yards in, one-handed. Everything, chipping, putting, and
isn't that great?
The best short game I've ever seen. That was the collection of people that I just wrote, like here, you're my dad today.
Okay.
Just riding around, and that's where I learned. I mean, just a complete combination of any type of golfer you could ever think of. So we're counting today. That's 1 shot for Roy and 0 shots for Stu.
All right, we're 173.
All right. Since you
a little bit into the wind, or maybe left or right. Yeah.
So I'll go first. How about that?
Okay, you go first.
What do you think? Should
what are you gonna hit?
Middle? I was thinking 7 iron, but maybe a choke 6.
I'm gonna hit a 6.
I'm gonna choke it down a little bit, keep it under the wind.
I could get a 7 there if I hit it perfect, but the 6 I can have a little more confidence in today. And you know, honestly, if I was feeling really stiff, I could definitely hit a 5 iron from here.
Yeah.
Just choke down on it and try to flight it down.
Yep.
And you know, it's a little flat in front of the green. It's always wet there, so you know that can be a problem. But so you're going to hit a 7?
I'm going to hit a 6. I'm going to just try to take an easy 6. Hopefully keep it under that wind a little bit. It's kind of in our face a little bit.
Oh, that's going to be good. That's the shot. Boy, you just took the pressure off of me. It's on. Oh, yeah, it's going to come down that hill. Oh, yeah. Putting for birdie.
That was all right.
I like that. Yeah, that was better than all right.
Time to get in the car and go home, Roy.
Yeah, that's it. Well, if that had gone in, I'd have said, Brock, we're done. All right, I'm going to try the same thing. So let's see how I can compare to Mr. Stu here. I pulled it just a little bit.
You hit it well, but yeah, a little pull.
I mean, that was probably close to up there. Yeah, I played. There was a guy that was at we had a golf course 6 miles from my house. And the pro there at the time, he was like, if I remember right, he was like 6'4" and weighed about 300 pounds. He had this big old gut.
Yep.
And he had the most interesting ball flight I've ever seen. He had a real high swing, and he could crush this thing. I mean, it's one of those where when the ball took off, it sounded like a jet coming off of that club.
You can hear that spin, yeah?
Oh, you could hear the spin, and he hit the ball like, just in my memory as a young guy, he would hit that ball and it would be like 10 feet off the ground for about 150 or 200 yards. And then it would just shoot up in the air like an F-16 taking off. Yeah. And then it would just land so soft. He must have been hitting down on that ball so hard because it would just hover along the ground and then it would just tail up in the air right at the end and probably go up 90 feet off the ground at that point, you know. That ball sounded like a jet going through the air. You knew he crushed it, you know. All right, well, I'm short to the left and
well, heck, Hampton, don't get used to this. This does not happen all the time right here.
It only needs to happen when I don't do it. I would have been on the green, but I wouldn't have been that close. And I think the biggest mistake amateurs make putting is, think about it. The pros, they know the greens, they have a book that shows all the slope.
Yep.
And when every putt they hit, they walk around 360 degrees.
Yep.
Their caddy walks around 360 degrees. They look at that putt, they talk about that putt, and they still miss 6-foot putts.
Yep. Yep.
We go walk out there and just hit it and miss it, and we go, oh, I missed the putt. Well, you didn't even try to make that putt. You know what I mean?
So, question for you. So when you go to putt, right? Most golfers aren't going to walk around the hole 360 degrees.
Right.
Do you go behind, obviously behind your putt, but do you go to the low spot?
I try to, for sure.
So you figure out where the low spot is?
When I'm serious, I try to walk 360. And the other thing you've got to focus on is the grain.
Yes, the grain. Yep.
And then other things is just like little where people don't pick their feet up. This is public courses.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the greens can be really not good. My pet peeve is nobody fixes their divots.
Yeah.
Like, it's infuriating. You get up here and there's 10 divots nobody fixed. But out here at Hidden Falls, they take pretty good care of these greens, so they're not, for a public course.
Not a whole lot of ball marks.
No, they're pretty good. So anyway.
So back here, I went behind my ball, so I could tell it's going to go right to left, right?
Yeah.
And I just went to the left because I figured, well, that's the low part of the green. So, I mean, that's what I do just as a recreational golfer. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to do. Now, how do you look at this putt and say, well, how many balls or how many cups do I go out?
Yeah, I mean, from down there, you can definitely tell it goes left, but from up here, it kind of looks almost like it goes uphill.
That's right.
And might not even break hard left, maybe a cup.
Yep.
And so I would say, the way I'm going to putt this, I don't know you, but I would probably go a cup to the right and hopefully get the speed right, and it should go in.
Yep.
It's not going to break really hard, but it is deceiving because it looks almost uphill from here to me.
So when I was a better player, I was not a good putter. I'll just say that. That's really where I struggled. I was more of a field player than I was technical. I should have put a lot more time into putting, but what I try to do, especially with what you just said uphill, I'm literally a cup to the right, but I'm picking out a spot that's maybe
just beyond the cup,
a foot behind the cup, and hit it to that spot.
Yeah, for sure.
So at least that's my hope, anyways. Nope, and I pulled it way too bad.
You just kind of pulled that a little bit.
Big time.
And although I'll tell you, I think it broke a little more than what I would think.
Yeah, there was more break in it.
So I'm going to hit I'm going to go 2 cups out.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And just try to get a good roll on it.
I see more break down here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw.
Well,
see, I kind of started it. I did pull that a little bit, but I kind of started it where I wanted, but I still think I pulled it a little bit.
Yeah.
But that was a good speed. It ended up a little past the hole. You got to get it to the hole. You know, my granddad always said, enter past.
Oh, man.
And then he said, if you got a breaking putt and it goes under the hole, you were just scared.
Especially birdie putts, eagle putts, don't they really bug you?
Oh, God,
even
man.
Short. I've checked that box too many times.
I mean, how many 3-foot eagle putts have you missed?
My problem is I've never been good in like my rhythm in putting. I've never felt comfortable. I've never put in the time to get better at it either. That's the problem. And it's the easiest thing to do. It doesn't cost you any money to go to a practice range at a golf course.
And
just go putt for 30 minutes or 45 minutes.
Well, and honestly, some of the problem with that is like we play 10 different golf courses. Yep. Well, all the greens are different speed. Mm-hmm. Like if you play, it's like my friend, he's got a membership up at Horseshoe Bay of this course called Escondido. It's literally one of the top 10 courses in Texas.
Yeah.
So their greens roll 12 to 14.
That's quick.
And they're smooth like glass.
Yeah.
Well, if you get used to playing on greens like that, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
But if you go from that to this, like it takes 9 holes just to get your speed right.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, That makes a difference.
And I'm the opposite. I'm the imperfect golf player playing on an imperfect golf course.
Yes,
So
exactly.
That's
for
why
sure.
we struggle.
And then putting, you know, a lot of it too is the putter.
Yeah.
Like I bought probably arguably one of the best putters in the world, a Scotty Cameron blade. I didn't buy it. My wife and son gave it to me for Christmas. I played with it for a year and a half and I could not make a putt. It's a toe hang putter blade. And I was putting with a Cleveland, you know, that has no hang. It's just a level putter.
Yeah.
And it was a moon shape, kind of a mallet. And I was pretty good with that. But the Scotty, because it was a toe hang, my stroke is not made for that. And I was pulling putts. I missed to the left of the hole. It was so frustrating. Like a 3-foot putt, I would pull that thing 2 inches inside the hole. And finally, I was just like, I have to go back to a mallet putter. And I bought this TaylorMade, instantly started rolling putts. All right, so this, my best shots on this hole, this is a long par 5. So it's 300 plus yards after the corner.
Oh, how far to the corner?
Probably like 230 or something, 220.
Okay.
So not far, but my perfect drive, I hit straight at those 2 trees on the right.
Yeah.
And try to hit a fade.
Little cut.
Now you could kind of go, if you don't want to try to hit a cut, if you go right over this green tree on the right, if you hit it right over the top of that and get a good solid strike, the problem is all on the right side of that fairway is trees.
Okay.
So if you get that, if you're going to go for the green on the other side of the trees, kind of where those cart paths go up, that's a good angle. But if it goes to the right, it could be in the trees. So why don't you let me hit first? I'll try to bend one around the corner because that's a pretty easy shot for me. And then you could try to launch one over those trees if you want.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. One time, come on.
That's a good swing.
That might be a little far left. Oh, I got a good kick off that hill. Okay, we're in okay position over there.
So you were definitely lined up farther left than you think.
Yeah, I mean, I was really trying to cut it a little more than that.
Yeah. That's
why I set up a little farther left. If I would have known I was going to hit that like that, I would have aimed a little more to the right because I would have definitely carried those 2 trees and we'd have got a kick off that hill.
So to those 2 trees with a cut.
Yeah, if you hit it right over those 2 trees with a little bit of a cut, that's going to be pretty sweet.
Okay, I'll try. We'll see. Like I said, not playing for 2 months. Trying to shape shot on hole number 2.
You know you play even Wii golf when you're off. Yep, that's the one.
A little more cut.
That's going to be really good. Great shots too.
Blind squirrel finds a nut, Roy.
Blind squirrel finds a nut. There's lots of nuts out here. Like I said, we love coming out here because of the pecan trees. And they're those big paper shell pecans.
Yeah.
They're really good. I got another question that a lot of people ask, and I'm sure you have a great answer, but if you could play any golf course in the world, what would it be?
Ooh. You know, that's fun. That's a great question. Nobody's ever asked me that question. Ever.
Really?
Yeah. Probably St. Andrews. But I'm too chicken, you know what, to get on a plane and cross that pond. And I've got to suck it up and get out there and play. I just like the way I feel like I'm an old fashioned. I'm like an 80-year-old man. Pardon the 80-year-olds there.
Yeah,
but in a 50-year-old body.
I get it.
I just feel like I'm an old school kind of a personality. And I'm a vanilla kind of guy. And some of that old ancient golf course just appeals to me.
Oh, it does me too.
You know, a lot of the links style that you know, back in like the 80s and 90s, the old traditional link style courses or
there's a couple around. You know, I'll tell you what, Roy Kaiser.
Yeah.
Is really a good links course.
Yeah.
It really is. If you haven't played there, you would really like it.
No, I've played there. Yeah,
oh, you have?
Good. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I
The
mean,
reason-
why wouldn't I think about Augusta?
I don't know. But St. Andrews was the old course that's my second one. The reason I would choose Augusta over that is I love Bobby Jones.
Yeah.
And that brings me to my next question, which is, we'll talk about that after we hit the shot. Let's hit the shot. What'd you get?
I got 197.
Yeah, you can easily get a 5-iron there, even with the wind. You could probably, on a calm day or a little wind behind you, could you hit a 6-iron that far?
Probably not anymore. Back in the day, yes, but not anymore. I just don't. I mean, I'd really have to go at it. And if I do, I'm going to hit it fat. It's going to come up short. So
that's me. I can't swing all out, and I can, and I do sometimes. Just like on a drive, if I've got a wide open fairway, I'll just let one fly.
Yeah. Especially
but if I got a narrow fairway or I have to get a right distance, I'd rather hit down.
Yeah.
Like instead of a 5, hit a 4, and hit it in low and count on a roll.
And things are wet. It rained yesterday. It's kind of soggy, and once you get it down on the ball, it's gonna hit fat anyway.
Yeah, and
so.
Wet conditions is the worst because I take a divot, and if it's hard and dry,
yep,
man, I can hit that ball. I can hit down on it. I can take a little divot, and your club bounces better.
Yep.
But when it's a little wet, if I hit it even slightly fat, like you're gonna lose 30 yards.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hit. What are you hitting? A 5?
5, yeah.
I am too. I'm gonna hit a 5.
I'm just not sure how far down it is. I feel like it is downwind a little. If I get it up with a 6, it might be okay. Would you rather be short or long? I'm looking here. I don't know the course,
This is a way bigger green than it looks like.
So
it's a good sized green. So I would try to carry that hill right in front of the flag. And even if it rolls up on the back of the green, there's a really good chance it's going to roll back. And then I'm a little shorter than you with a 5, so between the two of us, we might have a eagle putt. That's my goal.
So just keep it a little bit right of that post in the background?
Yes, if you go just slightly, the green slopes high to the left, down the hill to the right.
Yeah.
So I would try to, if you miss it or hit it a little bit long, I would try to be just left of the pin.
Just left of the pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll try to take it with that wind going hard left. I'll just try to take it right at the flag.
Just right at the flag.
Right at that
post.
post.
Yeah, do that. Hit it right at the flag, and let's see how that fares.
No, it's just the pressure's on. Now I got to get it airborne. That's the battle. Oh man,
got a little draw on it.
Draw.
Boy, if you'd have aimed that to the right, that'd have been perfect.
That is
all right. Well, it's a
good.
par 5, so
that is not good.
Like I said, I'm glad you did that because it gives hope to us golfers that are just mortal instead of immortal golfers like you.
Yeah, well, you're full of it right now. See, you didn't. I mean, that's a good miss, though. You didn't hit it perfect, but
no,
boy.
I got a little bit off to the right, so I didn't get the trajectory, but I did have that little draw on it.
Yeah.
If I'd have hit my 4-iron on that same trajectory, I'd probably be on the green.
I think that's where a lot of players, at least for myself, I get lost in the round. I don't even think about where to miss the ball, and that's really the key.
Well, and if you talk to the pros, they all talk about, what'd you do today? And they'll say, I managed my misses really well.
Yeah.
So they know they're real good about where are they going to end up if they miss it.
Yes.
And okay, you'll even hear the commentators, oh, you can miss this one to the right, but boy, you don't want to miss it to the left. You know what I mean? So, and I think if what I remember right, you're pretty good out of the sand trap.
Yes.
Like I hit the ball in the trap a lot on purpose because I'm pretty good at hitting out of the sand. It doesn't scare me. I know unless I blade it, which I do occasionally, especially like Clay and Kaiser, the traps aren't sand, they're dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's hard and, you just don't have that fluffy sand that you love to play out of.
Yeah, I'd rather
But I'm pretty good out of that, so I don't mind being in the sand trap.
No, especially if you got a lot of garbage around the greens, like high, thick, rough. I don't mind being in the trap at all because you can Get some spin out of it if you need to. If you want to roll it out, you can. It just seems like it's a lot easier to control. I'm probably back here. This was such a bad shot.
Well, I didn't think it would.
I mean, well, I pulled it and drew it and the wind, so I might even be in their backyard.
There it is right there. We drove right by it. You know, on a given day, if you were playing for real and this was a par 5, you'd have a shot from there.
Yeah, not ideal. You'd have a shot, but
not ideal. Yeah, I mean, but you could probably hit a 7 or something and bump it up there on the green. Not a huge deal.
Boy, it does. Boy, it came together. Winds calmed down a little bit.
Yep.
Sun's out.
So yeah, Augusta's mine because Bobby Jones kind of found that place, and I just love Bobby Jones. I think, you know, as an amateur golfer, and he was going to law school, and he like the guy was just.
I'm with you.
And I think he was a good man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's mine, Augusta. And of course, like you said, if you would have thought about Augusta, you might have said Augusta too. All right, well, we're close. I think because I have that little lip there, normally I would hit my 50, but I'm going to hit a 54 sand wedge.
We got a little bit of grass in there so we can get under it.
A little, you know, and we're playing a scramble, so rules are different.
Yep.
You get to place your ball. So
you first or me?
Let me go first, and then you know what kind of shot to hit if I miss it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to land it just a little short on that bump, hopefully just carry the hill, and then hopefully it'll trickle down close to the hole. Try to keep a little spin off of it so I get a little release. Well, I got it a little higher than I wanted, but not terrible. A little bit past the hole. That's not bad. It's got a good birdie putt from there.
A little left to right.
Yeah. All right, we'll put it closer.
So
you got to get inside me now.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. That's a pretty good shot.
Not terrible. Not exactly what I tried. I carried it a little far, but still ended up. We got about a 4 or 5 foot putt for birdie.
I don't want to be right of the hole. I want to be underneath it, don't I? I got a little more loft. I'm going to do 56. I'm going to try to go a little softer on this one.
Okay.
Let's see.
That might be pretty good. Oh, you just got too much release.
Man, it jumped.
All right, well, I beat you. You're buying the burgers.
So you want me to go first because you're putting good. I'll show you the way.
You know, I'll tell you what. I still, even with this putter, I need to practice a lot more because, you know, this thing is so easy to keep the club face where I need it, but my tendency is to pull just a little bit. I don't push putts much. If I miss them, it's to the inside left.
You know what I like doing? Right, wrong, or indifferent. On these really like downhill putts, I don't think it's going to be super fast because it's wet out, but
yeah,
these little left to righters, man, I'll put this thing out on the toe like that, just hold a line. It just seems to deaden it a little bit.
Right. You know who's good at that? There it is. Just like that. All right, birdie in the hole. I'm going to putt just for the practice, but you know who's good at that toe? Hitting off that toe is Tiger.
Tiger, yep.
He uses the toe of his putter all the time.
You know what mistake I see golfers make all the time?
They play golf.
Well, that's true, myself included. But I see all of them just go to the middle of the tee box.
Yeah.
Every time they just walk up and go right to the middle. Give yourself a chance. There's a tree left there. I understand if you hit draws all day, but why would you tee off on the left side? Here,
if you don't hit a good draw.
This opens up the whole green right
Absolutely.
Here. So,
and I do that. A friend of mine a long time ago, because I hit a slice or a fade all the time, he'd be like, be way over here, and then you have more room.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why would you tee up left and you're going to hit it to the right anyway?
Yep.
So you're right, setup is everything. That's a great shot, Stu. I think you got it there.
Oh, is it
Oh,
short?
it's right on the face. Oh, you hit that good, didn't you?
Just a hair thin. I don't think I got it.
You don't think you got it all?
No, it's hit that wind a little bit.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to hit the same, a 7-iron, and I'm going to try to do the same thing, which is get it down a little bit. Ah, I meant to draw that. See, I lost that to the right because I came up underneath it. Did you see what I did?
Yeah, I saw you get under it.
I just didn't get out, you know, I wanted to get a little draw into that. Oh well, we're gonna have to chip and make a putt now.
I believe that was short. I guess there's more wind up there than I thought.
All right, that brings up a good question too. If you had do you have a favorite club? Like if you're at a distance, is there a club that when you're at that distance, you love this club, you're more accurate with it?
Yes. I find myself hitting 2 clubs. It's the 7-iron because I've always hit 7-iron when I was a kid. That's it. But a gap wedge. I feel like I'm always creating more with the gap wedge. It's just comfortable. It's in my head. I can hit it anywhere from chips onto the green to 120.
Why the 7's my favorite? Because when I was young, I couldn't chip, and I chipped with the 7-iron.
That's it.
And I was really good at chipping with my 7-iron. Even if I was 10 feet off the green, I was still really good at rolling that thing, and I made a lot of chips with my 7-iron from 40 yards into close.
I thought I saw a video a couple years ago. John Daly was doing an interview, and he said if he was like an average golfer, what would he do? And he said the first club he'd get on the range was his favorite club.
Right.
Because you're happy with it, you like it, you start hitting it right away.
Warm up with it.
Get your confidence, get warmed up. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And you know, the other thing that's interesting about my game is my driver and my putter are totally connected.
Yeah.
Like the days I'm driving it really good, I putt really good. The days I'm driving crappy, I putt crappy.
Yeah.
It's real funny.
Ooh, we got a little work here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one of us is gonna have to hit a pretty good chip if we're gonna make a par.
Yeah, we do.
But you know, it wouldn't hurt if we chipped one in either, would it? What are you hitting? Your 50?
I'm hitting a wedge.
Wedge?
I figure this lie is not too bad. I'm gonna carry it on the green and
try to roll it up.
see if we can roll it up.
That's gonna be pretty good right there. Go in the hole.
You gotta go a little bit more, baby.
That's all right. That's
good.
gonna be should be an easy par. We still got a little breaking putt, but not bad.
You want me to mark it, Roy?
Nah, why don't you leave it there? I'll knock it in the hole.
All right.
Gives me a good target because my line's gonna be just to the left of your ball. I'm gonna do what you did, but I'm hitting a 50.
Roll. You got more roll. Go in.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, that almost went in.
I got you.
Go up and make that putt.
Your shot, you make it.
Watch me miss this.
No pressure.
You ever missed a putt this close?
Yes, I have.
Ask Ernie Els. Have you seen that? Where he like 3-putted from 2 feet?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
We've all done it.
Two different times he lipped it out. You know, I thought he was going to shoot himself when he got back to the car. And it was
so
like
frustrating,
tragic, man.
So frustrating.
And you know, the longest putt I've ever made in my life was in a scramble tournament. I'm going to call it 85 feet.
Yep. That's
the farthest. It was a big, long, narrow green at this club I used to belong to down by Corpus.
Yeah.
And I was on the green in 2, so I was putting for an eagle, but I was way off from they had the pin in the back, and my ball was on the very front of the green.
85-footer.
And I walked up there and I said, I'm just going to go ahead and eagle. There was a couple guys we were playing with some pretty good golfers, so I knew we were going to get a birdie. But I said, I'm just going to end this right now with the eagle. And I never stopped walking. I was just walking, and I hit the ball with one hand, and it went in. Mm-hmm. And it was a double breaker. Whew, went in the freaking hole. Yeah. I'm like, how do you explain that? I've made tons of putts when we're just out screwing around with the Knights, one-handed. Just walk up and hit it.
10, 12 footer.
And you know what I think it does? You're really good. This hand, if you activate it too much, is what turns your club.
Yeah.
Tiger said if he could putt with one hand, it'd be his right hand.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're supposed to putt with.
Yep.
I would not hit your driver on this hole, and let me tell you why.
Look at that.
Where those stakes are down there, that's water.
Oh. Well,
so if you hit it down the cart path, man, that'd be a winner. So if you wanna let me hit my 3-wood.
What's the most you want to hit it?
Well, to the water's like 240 or something.
Okay, so
So why don't you let me hit my 3-wood and get one in play? Okay. And then why don't you try to hit one down the cart path? Because to the right, you see that last stake on the right down there? That little short one?
Yeah.
There's 2 just to the left of the cart path. That's the corner of the pond.
Oh.
So if you can hit one straight toward just left of that big tree down there,
yep.
If you can get that line, like we'll have an easy shot. But if you pull that thing anywhere toward those, it's going to go in the water because I've done it. I've done it many, many times.
All right.
So I'm going to hit my 3-wood. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to hit my driver, and I'm going to hit just a low fade and just get it in play down there.
I think Roy's overestimating my abilities today.
Oh, you know you can do it. Come on. Just like that.
That's what you wanted?
Yep, that's going to be perfect. Yeah. That wind's blowing more than I thought. I hit that pretty good. Hit it, I didn't swing real hard, but look where I hit it.
Yeah.
Almost in the dead center.
Okay.
So I would just try to squeeze it just to the right of those 2 stakes on the right.
Right of the 2 stakes, all right. Let's try. Oh.
Pulled it. A good hit. You know, if it goes past that tree, we're still going to have a better shot from over there.
You said left of the pond, right?
Yeah, that's where I said to hit it. You got me right.
Left of the pond, not right. This is my way of bringing
that really depends, because if you manage to roll it past that big tree, it's going to be it'll be a good shot from over there. So let's just go down there and look at it and see what happens. Got to manage those expectations. Speaking of expectations, how's the new job going?
It's going good.
Yeah, you're traveling a lot?
Travel a lot, but that's normal and expected. And a new role, you got to get out and see people, and
yeah,
it'll slow down a little bit here, but yeah, it's good. I like it. Things are good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Family good. Everybody
Family's
good.
Yeah. Other than fighting off some colds here and there, but who isn't, right?
No, I got it.
Oh yeah, maybe I am left enough to be good.
Tis the season to be sick, you know. Yeah, let's go look at that real quick just to see where we're at. So yeah, like I was saying before, 7-iron is a good club for me. I hit it. I can modulate it pretty easily. I thought you came left of this.
So did I. Is that it there? Just
oh, it's possible.
Inside the hazard?
Well, you know what? That's actually, we're in good shape. That is it, isn't it?
I feel like it might have skimmed the tree.
Yeah, it might have clicked that tree, but you know, we're right there.
Don't pay attention to that. It's on the hazard line, but
let's just hit from there.
You want it on the hazard line?
No, you can move it out. I mean, you know.
Let me see what we got.
This is serious fun golf.
All right, let me get a yardage.
Get a yardage. I'm going to run back and get the ball.
Oh, watch out. She might get angry. Go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Roy.
You measure that. I'm going to go get the golf ball.
We're 125, Roy.
125.
Into the wind.
I'm going to hit a little knockdown 9-iron.
That sounds
I can
good.
hit my pitching wedge there easily, even in this wind. I'm just going to go right over the tree at the pin. There's a little room to the right of the flag, but not a whole lot.
Looks good. Kick left.
Oh, I'm a little short.
Yeah.
There might be more wind up there than
You didn't.
You know,
hit
it
that.
could be coming up over that hill. I didn't swing as hard as I could.
No, I was gonna say.
I was trying to modulate it, but I thought with the 9 I had enough to get it there. I think the wind's coming. I caught a little gust. Look at that flag. So I think the wind's coming through those gap of the house over there. There's 2 homes, and then it's coming up that hill. So
145.
I would call it like I'd say 145 is probably the shot. God, that looks right on it. Be right.
Little deep, little left. I got it
Just
up
a little
there.
left, but you got it up in the wind a little more than you wanted, didn't you?
Yeah.
What'd you hit? Did you hit a 9 then?
Yeah. Well, with the yardage, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I should have probably choked an 8 and went back, but
Well, looking back on it, I should have hit the 8 too because, or I should have taken a full swing. You know, people don't think about this, but like I said, coming between those 2 houses, up that hill, that wind's going to be blowing harder over the top of that green than it just if it was flat.
so question to you then, because you're a good player as well. So your adjustments in the game, do you keep it simple, like into the wind like that shot, shorten your stance up, choke maybe halfway down the club, and that's it? Don't change your swing. Just keep it that simple.
I've listened to a lot of instructional videos with Tiger.
Yep.
And one of the things that he does into the wind is he doesn't always hit what he calls a stinger. He covers the ball with his right shoulder, which is almost an over-the-top thing. But he's so good, he can still swing from inside to out or straight and get his right shoulder on top of it. And that keeps the trajectory, you know, you're just squeezing it down. So he is so good at squeezing that ball down. And I try to do that, like I do it some. Like I kind of did it then. I kept the ball down. I just didn't swing hard enough. So, yeah, I mean, you know, at this stage of my game, trying to get better, the thing I do with the nights when we play just screwing off golf is I try to hit all kinds of interesting shots.
Yeah, me too.
Like I go left to right, right to left, low to high, high to low, check up, and you know, I love to check the ball and get it to spin back, but it's a little easier to hit one in there that releases, hit it a little short and let it roll. The thing that I find frustrating and when I'm doing that is I hit that perfect shot. Everything's perfect except I just didn't hit it hard enough. So I get a couple of bounces where it's checking and then it releases, but I'm still short. And I realize I could have hit that much firmer. So I think the mistake people make, in my opinion, because I do it on chips, is they're not aggressive enough. And then they hit and they're scared to hit it hard, and then the ball, they hit it short and it checks up. Wow, now you're really short, you know? Yeah, and it's definitely going right. It's a little uphill. I'd say at least a cup.
Yeah, right towards that leaf, if it don't move.
Yeah, I think that's a good, I'd call that a good line.
If it doesn't move.
You got a little bump in front of you where you're gonna cross those sandy spots. So maybe a little extra speed. That's a good putt. Wow, that didn't even break a cup.
No, that was a good stroke too. I felt like I
Maybe just broke a cup, but
hit that. That was one of my better putts here today.
yeah, that was a really good putt. I think we just missed the line a little bit.
Nope.
I pulled it and didn't get it to the hole. Easy par. And you know, it's really the little things too. Like I left my glove on then, I never do that. So you lose a little bit of feel.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's so, golf is a million little things. But you said something important a minute ago, and that's keep it simple.
Yes.
That way you're not thinking about a million things, you're just thinking about 1 or 2 things.
Yep.
You want to hear something interesting?
I do.
This house on the right, from my hometown down by Corpus Christi, that's my childhood barber.
Is that right?
That's the man that cut my hair my
No
whole life
kidding.
till I got out of high school.
Oh my gosh.
Him and his wife moved there, and I didn't know it.
What are the chances?
We were playing golf out here, and I was right here, and she came walking by, and I drove by, and I went, God, that lady looks familiar. Looks like Mrs. Riley.
4 hours away, and she lives here?
Yeah.
5 hours
And
away?
so I go on Facebook, and then I saw her husband that I've known. I grew up, like I say, from the time I was born, he cut my hair. And after I graduated from high school and stuff, he went to work for the water district. He got a really good job out there, so he would still cut hair part-time. But I was just so stoked to see him. I walked up to them and I went, what are y'all doing here? They're like, oh my God. I'll probably hit the same shot from here that I would hit from White. I normally just try to hit a high, little bit of a fade with a 3-wood. But, you know, today I'm kind of feeling my driver. So I'm gonna hit it right over the top of these big trees right in front of us and try to fade it. If you hit a slice, there's a bunch of big pecan trees on that right side. So the fairway is wider than it looks from here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it right just to the right side of those 3 trees in a line, and I'm gonna try to bend it around the corner.
Okay.
If you bend it too much, there's a real tall tree down there you can't see from here, and that top limbs will catch your ball.
Okay. You keep saying pecan trees. You want to get yourself a pecan, don't you?
I will before it's over with. I mean, look at those big pecans right there. Those are pecan trees. If you're playing a very serious tournament out here and you want to make sure you score, I would just hit it out there just past the 150 marker and call it good, because you got an easy shot to the green from there. But we're trying to make a score.
Yes, we are.
So at least one of us needs to try to kind of yank one around the corner, because I've hit some drives on this hole where I had like 60 yards to the green. Well, that's better than 150. I mean, clearly. So let's see if I can pull this off.
You got it.
Just like that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
That's perfect.
Yep. All right, so I got one right down there in the middle of the fairway. Should be like 100 yards to the green, maybe 120.
Oh, these houses got me scared.
So.
Don't pay attention. Block out the houses.
Yeah, I would hit it at the 3 big trees, but you see that real tall pole further right down there?
Just looking at it.
Kind of make that your fade line.
Okay. All right. 3 trees with a fade. Nope. Off balance.
Didn't
Look at
fade.
that. I'm falling over.
But you know, I'll tell you what, there's a possibility that would be a good shot from there.
I hit it straight as can be. I just didn't have a good balance on that one.
You know, if I lose my shit, pardon the French, but my left foot ends up kind of over here,
Yeah.
I still hit it pretty good. If I lose it like this way, no.
That's what I did.
That's what you kind of lost it inside, you know?
Yep.
I'll see what I mean. I clipped that tree. Look at that.
Well, I hope I'm all right.
See that tree right there? I clipped it.
I got you. Well, do you want to
let's
keep
go
it?
look.
Yeah,
let's go look at yours, because
see what I'm doing over here.
see that's that tall tree. I clipped that. I cleared those other trees and then clipped that one.
Let's see where Bozo's at here. Oh, there it is, right there.
Yep. Oh, well, see, this is it.
Yeah, you're right. There is a lot more room over here than you think.
See, I can hit a club over and get there, and I know you can too.
90, 98.
Yeah, I can definitely get my 54 up and over that.
You want to pick this one up, or do you want to play that one?
No, let's play this one.
All right.
Because mine's definitely blocked over there. My shot was the same kind of shot. There was a tree we'd have had to hit over, probably about the same distance. So it doesn't matter. Either one is going to take a little effort, but.
So I said 98. That's a little bit into it, right?
So about 110 probably.
110. I'm going to hit a full gap wedge here and see if I can get it. Pins up front. I'm just going to try to get it to the middle.
Okay.
If that sounds good.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was easy. A little bit right, but should be good.
Oh, short. I got it way high.
Yeah, that was pretty high.
It didn't even make
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, well.
I mean, you wanted to hit it up, but.
You scared me a little bit. Well, yeah, it's about pin high to the right.
Is it? I'm going to hit my 54, and I'm going to try to hit it with a little draw to kind of help, you know, the wind will kind of help me if I can get a draw on it. And I think if I hit it solid, I can get it to the distance. I just didn't get the draw.
Nope.
Oh, and I'm short, so 54 was when that wind's probably a little.
It doesn't
quite
feel
enough
it. It
club.
doesn't feel it down here, but man, it is up above.
It's windy up
Yep,
high, so
yep.
yeah, I should have hit the gap too. I could have got it over that tree, no problem.
Ooh.
Past or present? What golfer would you most like to play a round of golf with? Past, live or dead?
Ooh.
If you were Miracle Man and you could bring somebody back, of course, a lot of people would say, you know, Ben Hogan or something like that. But so Ben Hogan would be a fine answer. But what do you think?
I'll give you a good answer on this one, and I mean this. We talked about playing out of the trap earlier, right? And when I found the trap, fortunately, when I was younger, I hit the trap a lot, which in effect was bad. But
Yeah.
I became a better sand player, and I just love the different creative sand play. I would love to play around with Sevi. I think that would be amazing.
good. That's a really a good choice for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he engaged golf in a different way, didn't he?
I loved watching that guy play golf, and he was one of the great guys. Yeah, he could really do some crazy stuff. And again, everybody would say Tiger, but I'm still going to go with Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones.
I think I'd just love to pick his brain, and because he wasn't a professional golfer, but he was the best amateur in history. You know, I mean, he's really good, and he had family and law school. I mean, he was just like like the Energizer Bunny.
Let's get those two together and play a foursome, huh?
Oh God! And just think about what Bobby Jones, when he discovered Augusta, and him, and I forget his partner on that thing, but they built that course in the early 1900s, and look at what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the most incredible. It's like one of the 10 wonders of the world.
Right?
And you don't see on TV the slope on that thing.
Yeah, I've never been. That's what people say. It's unbelievably hilly.
Yeah, you don't see on there that green is 70 yards below the fairway, you know. Or number 12, you think, oh, that's an easy par 3. I can't believe people hit it in the water, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really. But it's one of my favorite holes in golf because Spieth, so many people have lost the Masters on that hole.
Yeah.
Spieth lost it. Molinari, the year Tiger won it again. Molinari lost it on 12. He was winning by like 3 strokes and he made a triple bogey. What did Tiger do? He hit it way left of the pin behind the sand trap on purpose.
Yeah.
And all those other guys trying to go at that front pin, every one of them, Finau, Molinari, Spieth, they all end up in the water because if you spin it at all, it's going to go in the water.
Yep.
And what did Tiger do? He took a club and hit a knockdown shot, knocked it up there 25, 30 feet left of the pin up on behind the sand trap, in between the 2 sand traps. Then he 2-putted and walked away the par and won the tournament. And I'm like, Spieth was winning by like 5 strokes when he did that. And I fault his caddy. His caddy should have taken that pitching wedge and said, go get your 8-iron and hit that thing up there on the left side of the green and let's win this tournament.
I don't know how those guys play with that amount of pressure. I don't. It's amazing when you think about it.
It's the money pressure, and then the 1,000 people. Like I went to the Dell match play, and my friend and I walked up, and Tiger was teeing off, and you're just like, there was 50,000 people following you.
Yeah.
Like you're like, how do these guys play golf even, you know?
Okay, what do you think?
Oh, it's going to go left.
Two.
I'd
cups?
say 2 anyway.
I don't think my ball's lined up here. Yeah, it is. There we go. The last one of these, I pulled it. Let's see if I
I'd
can
say
get it.
2 with good speed, and it ought to go in.
Sounds so much easier than it is.
Oh yeah, I know.
Too much.
Too much for that speed, but
I missed it on the right side. Not close.
You know, and it's like putting. Like I can go out to the practice green and I make 80% of my putts, and then you come out here and you can't putt. You know what I mean? It's just like so nerve-wracking.
Boy, that's way better speed.
Oh,
That's 2 today.
golly, man.
Too
that
short.
Was in the hole if I'd have just
I'm not
hit it.
counting. I'm not counting, but that's too short.
That's yours.
You said it early.
I know it. You got to get it to the hole or it's definitely not going to go in.
That's all right.
What's up, Stu?
How you doing, Roy?
Man, we look good on camera, don't
Yeah,
we?
the camera can
We
correct
could
a lot of errors.
We could be male models.
Yeah, for what?
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't see him lined up to sponsor us.
for Imodium or something. Muesli.
Better fiber.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave Advil.
Depends.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, I forgot. That's
the best question.
Hey man, let me tell you, that's just how it is. You know, you get old. Diane, my wife, does it all the time. She'll like in the middle of a sentence forget what she's trying.
It's so funny.
I'm like, man, we are in so much trouble.
Okay, you pick the tips. Just remember that.
Okay.
195 into the wind.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh man, it's right.
Well, that's a solid. If I hit a good 4-iron at the right trajectory, I can get it there. If I had $100,000 on this hole, I'd probably choke down on my 5-wood and just try to hit a little up into the wind to the left. Because if you land it on the green up there left, it's going to roll down to the hole. But I think I'm going to hit my 4-iron.
Yep, I'm with you. There, that's what I'm going to pick here. Solid 4.
Oh, I remember my question now. What's your lowest score?
69.
69?
That's it. I was never able to go really low. I mean, all the rounds I've ever played, I just never could. I could.
No 63s, 64, 65s?
No.
Me either. You know my best round?
31 or 30. I think I had no 32. I had a 31, and just could never get that back nine.
I shot a 30 once with my boss.
That's good.
From the blue tees.
That's good.
And he was hungry, and we went in and had a burger and then played the back nine. I shot a 54.
Ooh.
And I've never stopped at the turn to eat again. That was in like 1985.
That's a good story there.
So I just don't eat. I eat on the course, but I won't stop and eat a big old burger.
Here,
and
I
stuff.
thought you were
Rhythm
gonna
up.
say 6-7.
No, and you know my best round that I could have shot was last summer at Kaiser.
Yeah.
We were teeing off on number 15, and at that point I was 4 under. I was 4 under on the front. I birdied number 10, and then I bogeyed number 11, which is a really hard par 4 dogleg left with water on the left. So I bogeyed that hole, so I was 4 under, and then I parred the next couple holes, and then it got dark. We couldn't finish.
Oh, that's
It
brutal.
was slow, and then I guess I could have gone back the next day, but I couldn't go back, so I never got to finish the round. But through 14 holes, I was 4 under.
That's good.
And I've been under a bunch after the front nine. And man, I'll just have a double bogey, and it's usually on a dang par 3 or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why? It's my nerves get me.
Yep.
Like I'm under par. All I got to do is par. And then double bogey. And it's just, I've shot par a bunch. Like I've shot 72 at Plum Creek. I've shot 72 I've shot 72 out here, but I just can't get that last birdie to get under par. So I've never broken par on a full round, just 9, and then my best score on 18 still is par.
Somebody gave me. I'll talk while you're hitting if that's
Okay.
all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, no, I'll wait. I'm not rude. But I got a story for that.
Oh, I think the best tournament's the Waste Management Pro because everybody throws beer at you. Hit it on the toe. That's going to be short.
Get up.
Dang.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
But you can see that was a pretty bad miss for me.
Yep.
And for a blade,
That's not terrible.
I mean, I could chip up and putt from there.
195, huh? Jeez. Oh, same thing.
Yeah, but that's better than mine, and that's going to go right when it hits.
That truck got me right in the middle of my
Oh,
backside.
it is short. You want to
So-
let these guys go around?
Yeah. Somebody was telling me, well, they weren't telling me a story one day, but they were walking through, like you were saying, like during the round, and they were talking about how stressful it is on your 3 under, 4 under, 5 under, whatever. You have a bad 9, a good 9, whatever it is. A guy told me once. He said, why are we stressing ourselves out? Like, he started talking about within the round itself. I think I said it before we started today. He was talking about having like 3-hole sections of the round. So you have six different 3-hole rounds. So set a goal and say, if your goal is to be 6 over, just shoot for 1 over every 3 holes.
Yeah.
So the first 3 holes, 1 over, that's your goal. That way you forget about your total score and you just have those individual 3 holes. And I took to that a little bit as I got more experience in my 30s and my 40s. That really helped me stop worrying about what the dang score was.
Yeah, and it's kind of like what I've done. I've done the same thing where when I'm playing really good, I'm just playing for par in my head. Like I'm not trying to birdie anything. So what it does is I'm not going for it every time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, I want on a par 4, I want my second shot to be close because I can chip and putt okay. And when I'm really chipping good, like I don't care if I'm 10 yards off the green because I'm going to chip it up inside of 6 feet and I'm going to make the putt and I'm going to go home with my par.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have those shots where it doesn't matter if you're being aggressive, you're going to have a birdie putt.
Yep.
Then it's just a matter of do you make the birdie putt or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. It's this, but man, it's just me when I'm like 10 holes in and I'm a couple under, like I'm just like I want to shoot under par so bad. My friend that's a scratch golfer, he's really good. He's played in the Texas Pro-Am before. And he tried to make the circuit like real hard.
Yeah.
And he would get in a tournament and just shoot 85.
Oh, wow.
And he even went to hypnotist and it was just, but if he went out with you and played $500 a hole golf, he'd take all your money. But in a tournament, he just lost it, dude. But he said that one tournament, he shot his lowest score, which was 68. He said when he got to like hole number 14, he didn't even know what his score was.
Yep, that's it.
He was just playing and he was in the zone. And one of his guys he was playing with, you're like 3 under right now. Really? Yeah, you're like 3 under par right now. And he's like, oh shit, I didn't even know I was 3 under.
The first 69 I got, which was at I can't remember the name of the course, but it was at Bolingbrook or something like that.
Yeah.
And I double bogeyed the first hole. I pulled it left in the lake, had a drop, doubled it, and then didn't really care because I was already 2 over after the first hole.
Right.
And
So you're thinking the round's already shot,
yep,
right?
Yep.
People miss the most is the course management. They just don't. They're just not thinking about what I need to do to make a score here.
Yep.
Like that. I missed on the toe, but and you missed left a little bit. And we have 2 different looks here.
Yep.
But for me, the way I think about this shot as far as managing my game, this shot, you're hitting up into the slope,
Yep.
which is going to be easier to stop the ball. That one, it's going to be left to right and it's downhill. That's a hard chip because that ball isn't going to stop because you can't hit it hard enough to get enough backspin. It's going to probably check once and it's going to release. And if you don't hit it perfect, it's going to roll past and down to the right.
Yep.
Whereas from here, like we can be aggressive. Like I'm going to chip with my 50, my gap wedge. I'm going to try to hit it low and have some spin, but I'm going to try to hit it up there by the pin and hopefully get a check or 2 and it stops just short underneath because you want that uphill putt,
Yep. Yeah,
And,
managing the game and just honestly, it's just thinking your way through the golf course a little bit instead of just going up there and hitting it. Figure out a way to, like you said.
Yeah, because I've been
does my
watching
miss?
like these training videos. Tiger does a bunch of them with TaylorMade because he's sponsored with TaylorMade, with Nelly Korda even, and different players, Tommy Fleetwood, whomever's with TaylorMade. And that guy's just so knowledgeable about the type of shot that would put you in the best position to score. And he's just so good at that. And there's other guys that are that good, but man, Tiger, just with his career and everything and the shots I've seen that guy make.
It's amazing.
Like,
it's absolutely
what?
amazing.
50 yards, Stu. Let's go ahead and hit and putt, and then I'm going to let him go through since it's a single. All right, we got 50 yards.
Uphill?
Yeah, 50 yards uphill. I'm going to hit my 50, and I'm just going to try to power it in there and hopefully get it to check up. You know, in this kind of shot, what I think of is I want to make sure my hands pass well in front of the ball so I get that little bit of compression, even though I can't swing it too hard from here. You know, to just get that little bit of check spin. And that's how I think about it. I just want my lag, I want to hold my lag so I'm coming into the ball like that.
Yep.
Is that how you think about it? Or?
That's all I do, yep. Good shot. Look at that thing bit right away.
It really bit too. See, I could have hit that even more aggressively at the pin.
Good shot, Roy.
But that was pretty much what I wanted to do. Below the hole, about 4 feet left.
Just didn't carry it.
All right, what do you got here? It's definitely going to go right.
Yeah.
This is all about these putts, breaking putts. That's going to break pretty hard, probably 3 cups if you don't hit it firm.
That's speed right there, yeah.
So, man, you really have to, it's just a feel putt, you know. I'm going to hit it up, you know, about 3 cups left, and hopefully I get the speed right. God, I'm just not getting it to the hole. That's another one.
I'm not counting.
Which brings up, this is my favorite putt, but I love it when it does this. It comes up like this and then comes in the back door like that.
Back door.
Such a cool looking putt.
That one did not break.
It broke right at the end.
I'm gonna go firmer.
I might have been a little too far left for that. You know, I needed to be a little firmer and a little closer to the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 cups and a little firmer. Let's see. Oh, Jesus.
A little too
Lord,
firm.
Help me. What was I doing there? That's one you want back.
You got that to the hole.
4-foot putt. I wanted to hit it 10 feet.
All right. Well, we had to give a stroke back.
Ooh, that's
back
a bogey.
To even.
That's our first bogey today, huh?
Yeah. This is, you can pretty well figure this out. You can slam your driver on this hole.
Yep. Snack time. That's a good.
You know, do you? This is a good question for you. Do you have any shots in your life that really stand out as like, man, that was a golf shot?
Albatross.
Yeah.
It was a 1, 2, 3, hole number 4. It's a par 5, probably 560 yards, uphill, bunker left, bunker right. Your tee shot was kind of between the bunkers. I had about 260 left. There's a lake on the left all the way to the green, and the way that the green's set up is there was a little shallow end on the front where the pin was, and the green kind of went around the lake.
Right.
Kind of shaped like a kidney bean, and as soon as I hit it, I felt, man, that was the perfect 3-wood. I mean, just the ball flight, it had a little bit of draw. It hit short of the green, probably 20 yards. I used the contour, which is exactly where I wanted to hit it. I mean, the perfect spot. Hit that hill, rolled up to the green, went up and dropped in the cup.
Yeah.
I mean, 255 yards from the green with a 3-wood. I couldn't. Yeah. I could sit there and hit a million balls.
And would never do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 shots that stand out. Well, the albatross for sure, but that was a little luck because I hit it real low, and like you say, it released and just rolled in. It just went in.
Yep.
You know, but the 2 that I remember were both with people, you know, with friends. A friend of mine's a developer here in town. He's retired now.
You want to go or me?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go. He's retired now, but there's a club out in Bee Caves called Falcon Head.
Oh yeah, been there.
And he developed that.
Oh, he did. Nice.
And he and I was working for him at the time, and he and I went on VIP weekend, and we played the first people that ever played that course. And there was a par 3, we were playing blue, so it was 203 yards uphill. And I hit my 3-iron, and you couldn't see really all the green. You could see the green, but you couldn't see it all, and the pin was kind of in this little low spot. And we went up there, and I was about 2 inches from the pin. And he says to this day, it's the best shot he's ever seen in his life. So that was good. And then another one was at Lions, which is a Ben Crenshaw course in town.
Yep.
And I've played it a lot, even through the 80s.
That's a good course.
And I was on one of the par 5s, playing with this friend that has a hole-in-one that shoots 100. And I hit my second shot into the trees on the left, and I was in the trees. And about 50 yards in front of me, there was literally a hole about that big around where it was blue sky. And I was on an uphill, and I was 150 yards from the green, and I hit a 7-iron, and I just swung as hard as I could, and it went right through that hole and faded over and ended up about this far from the hole.
Nice.
And I mean, I tried to do that, and I did it. It wasn't luck. I mean, it was luck, but I hit that ball. I mean, I couldn't hit it any better. And my friends were just like, you need to be on the pro circuit. I'm like, yeah, now that's 1 out of 60 shots right there.
Yeah.
But that one really stood out because it was just such an impossible shot, and I managed to pull it off, you know.
So that's a good ball there. Little right.
Little right.
Hang on. That brings up a good point. So the round.
Wind got it.
Back in whenever it was 2000 whatever, and I was doing the playing ability test to get into the PGA program. At least that was, you had to do that first before your book work. So it was a shorter course. It was in Missouri, and my caddy was a very smart, intelligent. He was older than me, but really intelligent guy, thinking his way through the round of golf. And we played our practice round. We went out, had some drinks. We got to the course in the morning, and he's got, you know, all the clubs are sitting there, and he takes my driver out and he throws it back in the trunk, shuts it, and locks it. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm going to play a tournament to, you know, help in my career. And he got me so laser focused that day. I didn't bring my driver to that round of golf that day.
Hitting your 3-wood off the tee.
I hit all irons, a lot of dog legs, similar to this.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit to your spot, but it just the importance of visualizing your shot. Like you said, what's the perfect shot?
Right.
Just every shot. Visualize it, be specific. But that round was very influential, the 2 rounds, because it was 36 holes that day.
Yeah.
But just not thinking too far ahead of the round and just playing golf.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying,
just let it go,
what you
forget
wanna do.
about it.
It's so important.
Oh, yeah.
That helped me a ton. Let's see if I can get after this one, Roy. How about that?
Get after it, because mine's behind the trees over there. There you go, baby.
That was better balance.
A little left, but that's good. There's a lot of room down there. Oh, yeah, you're still in the fairway, right in all the pecans with good pecans. We might have to pick up a pecan.
Still make me eat one.
Fishing is fishing, and great fishing is you actually caught a fish.
We caught one today.
So that brings up a good point. I'm gonna start fishing. I fish a lot in the spring with my brother down on the coast. And I've been claiming I'm gonna have a fish fry for a bunch of people. So this year I'm gonna have a fish fry, and I'm gonna put you on the list.
I appreciate that.
Y'all like fried fish? I make the best fried fish you've ever tasted.
Woo.
And I'm not bragging. I know there's people in my life that don't like fish that eat my fish.
And they like it.
And they like it because it's delicious.
All right, well, that
I have a
sounds good to
technique
me.
I use, and it's just, you taste the fish, not the batter.
That's even better.
And that's a real key there.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of people just over batter their fish, and it's just all batter, you know, and that's not good.
I'm not into the super gaminess of everything or the fishy stuff, but if it's good fish, man.
Well, let me tell you, I use trout and redfish.
Yep.
And those two don't have gamey. They're not gamey. Even when you're cleaning the fish, they don't smell fishy. What are you hitting?
What'd you say?
110 into the wind?
I'm gonna hit a wedge. I'm gonna choke a wedge a little bit. I'm thinking about a 9, but I don't think there's as much wind here as there was on the...
No, there's not, because you see those houses. I mean, all this matters. All those homes are in there's no tunnel effect here. Now, once we're on the next tee box, yes. But here, those trees and everything, look at that flag. It's kind of not blowing too bad.
There's...
I'd say there's more wind right here than there is up there.
So I see a lot of green right. What is to the left? Anything?
This is a big green, so there's more green there than what you're looking at.
So pins back, so something in the middle would be good?
Yeah.
Right at it, in the middle?
I just hit right at it because, you know, there's a little room left of the pin, lots of room to the right of the pin.
That'll be my miss right there, I think. No, I got that way too high.
You got that? Boy, that was
way too high. How did that thing go so high?
Well, I wouldn't complain. You know, it's funny. That brings up a good point. Even if it's not the shot you hit, when it ends up like that, it's hard to complain because that's not bad.
I don't know what.
But that was really that was like a 56 height.
I stayed back so far. I never hit that high.
I'm gonna try to do what you said, which is I'm gonna take a kind of a full swing at my pitching wedge, but I'm gonna try to knock it down a little bit. Let's see if I can pull that off.
Yeah, see, that's the shot.
That's not quite far enough. Oh, it might be, but it's a little left. But I hit that trajectory the way I wanted. I just pulled it slightly. All right, I got a quick question for you. I got to check my questions sometimes I wrote some interesting. That's a pretty good shot, Stu. See, there's a lot of room on the left, but you see what I just didn't get it up there. But what's your favorite course that you have played?
Ooh.
We answered the question of what's the course you would love to play.
I'd probably say Whisper Rock in Arizona.
Yeah?
I'm a huge desert golf fan.
Oh, me too. I played in Phoenix when it was 100. I played 3 days in a row. It was 117 degrees all 3 days. I don't care if it's a dry heat. Somebody said it's a dry heat, and I go, so's my oven, but I don't climb in my oven. I'm like, oh my God, it's hot. Look how far my ball backed up.
Yeah.
See, it hit way up there. Of course, it's downhill, you know, from there, but.
I haven't played too many extravagant courses like any in Florida. I've never been to Hilton Head. I haven't played a ton of courses in California, although speaking of California, probably Torrey Pines. That was
Have you played Torrey?
Yeah, and I played it when it was good.
That was one of mine.
I mean, talk about a crazy round of golf. Them greens.
Which course did you play?
That's a great question. I think
South
we played
course,
the north.
North course.
But we had a couple. Easier. We had a couple holes on. Yeah, a couple holes. But just it's beautiful. It's on the ocean.
Yeah, California. I played one of the best public courses of my life. Is out there. It's called Vista in San Diego. And I was a member of a country club called North Shore Country Club in Portland, down by Corpus Christi, Portland, Texas. And at the time, it was a private club, but it was bought by CCA, Country Clubs of America. And if you had a membership, you could play any of their courses anywhere in the world.
Nice.
And if I walked on, it was free.
Oh.
So I played all these courses, Vista, Kingwood, and Houston, and I could just go walk on, and I'd just call and go, you got a spot for me? Yeah, here's my membership number. All right, come on. I just play for free. Wow. It was great.
You can't beat that.
No.
Man, I just wish I had that one back.
My favorite courses, though, I've got 3. I've played 2 of the Barton Creek courses. Crenshaw, which was designed by Ben Crenshaw.
Yep.
Played it several times. And then Lakeside, which is out in Spicewood. We passed it on the way here. Me and my son played it with nobody there. We saw one other group. That was it.
I don't even know where that is.
It's out. I'll show it to you. It's about 20 minutes from here, going back towards Austin. And it's really a good course. And then another one is here, and I just said I wasn't going to be short. Man, I tell you what, that's frustrating.
I'm not counting, but that's 4. I did the same thing. I shouldn't criticize.
That was a better putt.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a par. Right?
I just lost my focus before. I was not focused on speed at all, and well, that's what happens.
So I played 3 rounds at this course I was telling you about my friend belongs to. That's one of the top 10 courses in the state. It's here at Horseshoe Bay. It's called Escondido.
I've heard of it, yeah.
And it's a lot of almost all the course is zoysia grass. And so in the fairways, when you're on that stuff, it's like hitting off of a mat.
Huh.
Like you can't, your club just, like it's super hard to hit a fat shot. You know, this course doesn't have a whole lot of holes that are downwind on a north wind. On a south wind, almost it's set up to be downwind, but on a north wind, it's kind of, you know, every hole's kind of into the wind.
Well, there's no wind here right now.
No, I bet there's some down the fairway.
There's gotta be. Getting hot too.
Yeah, it's warming up. I might have to take this cover off. All right, I got another funny question I just thought of. I've never really asked anybody, but have you ever played barefooted?
Yes.
I have too.
It is. And don't ask, the next question, the follow-up question is, how many drinks did you have? Because there was a few involved.
Well, did you have enough drinks where on the last hole you jumped in the pond?
No, I didn't do that.
You hadn't had that many drinks, huh?
Oh, good shot.
I'm leaking it to the right a little bit today.
Yeah, I think that's more the wind, Roy, than the ball. That was a good ball flight. I think there's a little wind up there.
I just can't get out of the trees.
But playing barefoot, I not played a whole round, but a few holes, and talk about being grounded, man. That's a great feeling. It literally is a great
feeling. Well, and your grip's actually really good. You know what's happening to me? When it goes right, usually what I do is I move just a little bit forward instead of staying just behind the ball.
Yeah.
So I need to focus on that in the next drive.
Yeah.
Sit down, ball.
Same thing.
Stay down.
A little.
You stayed inside the trees, though.
Little cut.
Yeah, I think we might have a shot from there.
I hit it pretty good.
Yeah, both of us just needed to aim 10, 15 yards left of our line.
Well, I was aimed left of my line, but I just pushed it in, cut it.
Yeah, it's amazing how sometimes it's like, it's funny because on some days with my irons, I'm just making good swings and I draw them a little bit. And okay, I've been drawing the ball the last few holes and I'm hitting it at the pin, so I'm ending up left. So I set up right and then I hit it straight. You've never done that, have you?
No, never.
Like you didn't do that just then, did you?
No.
Yeah, barefooted golf. I've played it. That worries me. I would play a lot barefooted because I actually like it, but I don't like sticking stuff in my feet.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not, when I was a kid, like I could run across thorns and it wouldn't bother me because my feet, I was always barefooted, so your feet build up a tolerance.
Oh, you're a caveman.
But now I've worn shoes even in the house. My feet, I can't, it hurts me to just walk in the grass. And I'm like, I need to start walking barefooted around places,
Look at that, behind the tree. How you doing?
You're not.
Oh, I thought that was me.
No, this is me.
Really?
Look where yours is.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're playing a scramble, so from there, it's up to you.
Well, we're not behind the tree up there. We're on the side of it. We can at least hit it.
Yeah, let's move up then. And
we don't have to compete with those limbs, do you?
No, we don't. You just got to not hit that root that's right in front of you.
We can scoot to the side of
Yeah,
it.
we'll move over a little bit.
I don't want to scuff up them nice clubs yet.
Yeah, don't be messing up my nice irons,
Your
man.
clubs, not mine.
Knock it down a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
You know what I'm going to hit is one of my favorite shots that I don't hit it perfectly anymore because I don't do this enough, but I'm going
Punch?
to hit a 7.
Punch 7?
Yep.
I like it.
I'm going to hit a little punch 7 in there.
How those limbs there? You got to worry about them or no?
You know, you could hit a pitching wedge probably because you got good enough distance, but I'm still going to hit my 7. I just want to hit it.
Yeah, you just want to shoot it.
I
Yeah.
just want to hit it. Choke down on it a little bit. I'm always surprised how far this runs after I hit it because I'll roll it over the green a lot, and I'm like, oh, I hit that good, and it rolls over the green. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to channel a little Stu, see if I can knock this down in there.
Oh, yeah.
A
Soft.
little bit too far right,
Soft.
but that's not going to be, see what I mean?
Yep. It's
I
still,
just get more roll than I think.
hey, that's still a pretty good shot.
Not terrible.
No. Okay, now
I caught that a little out on the toe, which cost me a little backspin.
Boy, we had no wind on the tee, and boy, it's windy up here now. Huh?
Yeah, it sure is.
That's coming into us too. What did we say it was? 115,
Yeah.
112?
Yep, 112.
125, 130, punch 9.
If I'd have hit that more in the middle of the club, I would have had a little bit better result. It kind of leaked on me because I towed it just slightly. And that also takes spin off when you do that because it doesn't get fully on the grooves, you know.
Let me go punch 8 here. I'm just gonna let it lie. I'm gonna play this tough lie here. Boy, that's hard. There ain't no telling where this is gonna go. This is gonna be a hard shot. I knew it was
Just
gonna
got it
come out
going
right.
out to the right.
Man,
Right, good distance.
yeah. There's
You
like a
think
little
your club face turned down a little
there was
bit?
a little felt like a little root underneath it. He's early teens and he doesn't really play, but he likes to go out there. So it's a good activity for us to go out there and just horse around for 9 holes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, you know,
And you're relaxed, so you're trying to hit some decent shots because
Yeah.
it's nice to impress your son.
well,
Like my son, he's a really he at 3 years old, he's right-handed, but he plays left-handed and bats left-handed.
yeah,
And when he was 3 years old, he was picking my full-size clubs up and hitting the ball with the back of the club left-handed. And my wife and I are like, what the heck? Like he just had this perfect swing.
yeah,
And so I went to Golfsmith, and I still have them. I bought him a driver and a 5-iron, 7-iron pitching wedge and a putter, and they're about this long. And we went out and started playing golf, and that kid could just hit the ball.
yeah, yeah.
And he still plays now, but we played lines 2 days in a row once. And on hole number 5, it's a very narrow par 4, about 340. And he hit a good drive, but it was like 150 yards out on the left, 140.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 days in a row, he knocked it in from there, from the same spot. Like he hit one in, it went in the next day. I'm like, you gonna hit it in again? He's like, yeah, I think I will. It went in 2
Yeah.
times in a row.
Playing with your kids or playing with friends, that's what's great about golf is you can, like even for him, he can start even though he's a little bit older. And yeah, I would like to play good with him and show him what hard work is like, right? I mean, let him grind it out a little bit and figure it out.
Well, and you know, I've played with golfers, you probably have too, that started late, like in their
Yeah.
40s or 50s, and they're pretty good.
Yes.
Like I think it's just if you have the natural talent and you get out there and put in the rounds and maybe take a few lessons, like you can shoot 90, 95, and that's fun golf. Like
Even
you can
better.
go shoot
Yeah.
95 and have a great day, and you can play with somebody that shoots 75 and you're not really slowing them down, you know?
Yep.
This looks kind of straight. I think it might break left right at the end.
Maybe at the end, yeah, I'm with you there. Get good lag right by the hole here. Come on back.
That went maybe a little right even.
It did go right, and it didn't come back left.
I didn't
did it?
start it. I started it a little right, but it moved a little right too.
It moved more right than you thought.
Yeah, it did.
And it never came back left.
It really, even from down here, it doesn't look. It looks, I mean, it looks like it's kind of downhill, but I do see it now. It goes to the right just a little bit down here. Wow, you know where the right is? It's right there. It's level down here, but it starts going right up there, is what happened. You can make that, I'm not worried about it. All right, okay, onward.
For those that question our tap-ins that we don't finish it out, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I tell you, it brings up a good point. I remember one time, oh, what's her name? Very good female golfer. I'm gonna think of her name.
Professional?
Yeah, professional.
Annika?
No. She's one of the really beauties of the game, and she's very famous for being really pretty. I'll have to look her up, but she...
Active or past?
No, she's active. Got dark brown hair, and I'll think of it, but anyway, she marked her ball on the green.
What do we got, par 5 straight away?
It's a par 5. It's a big wide fairway, but the perfect shot to me would be just to the right of those trees on the left. Let me look at this because...
Well, there's houses straight away.
You want to hit left of that tower. See what I mean?
I can't hit
So
those
you want to
houses.
go just to the right. If you hit it, you see that kind of, I don't know if that's a post way down there or whatever that is, that white, whatever that white thing.
Jimmy, whatever.
Just to the right, that house to the right of those trees.
Yep.
If you can hit it right in there, it's perfect, but you got quite a bit of room on the right.
Okay.
So you know, anything just left of the ladies' tee box,
So
toward
hit
that
it-
house,
I
and
mean,
left of that big tall tower, just left of that tower, you're gonna be fine.
It's
And then
wide open though, right? You can hit it.
wide open. It's downhill there. It's wide open down there.
It's been a while since I hit one straight.
Well, what are you waiting on?
That's it. Let's see if we can do it here. Get us started here. Let me get it in the middle and let you get after it. A little bit left. That gonna be all right?
It should be. You didn't hit the trees.
I don't think so. I feel like I'm a little quick.
All right, I'm gonna try to do my best. I'm gonna do my John Daly swing.
There you
Ready?
go.
I'm left too.
Cart golf, Roy.
Oh well. Lost my face a little bit. Well, it ended up better than I thought. You're gonna probably be farther. Oh, where'd my ball go? It came by this, I hit it solid, it was just low.
Here's one.
This is probably me. Yeah, that's me. You gotta be farther then.
Yeah, it should be because you didn't hit that one very good.
No, I hit it low and kind of low on the face. Is that it right there? You should be right down here. Didn't you pull it left just a little bit?
Yeah, I thought it was a little more left than it, but dang, where'd it go? Hopefully it didn't hit that tree.
I mean, you hit it a long way, but we're getting like a long way.
Well, shoot.
Man, I don't know about that.
Is this it here? Is that a ball? No. And I thought it was left of those trees.
Well, and I apologize because I wasn't exactly watching when.
It wasn't, I mean, it was coming right at these here.
All right, well, it could have kicked left. I mean, is that a yellow ball? Did you hit a yellow ball?
No. Uh-uh.
Those guys probably already hit then.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was going to be right
I
in
mean, I
here.
guess it could have kicked left. Okay.
Interesting one.
I don't know, Stu.
That's all right. Let's just.
It's surprising how many balls I've lost in the middle of the fairway in my life. 170. Downwind, so I'd call it 160. We're gonna have to go over that tree.
You want to? You want me to go?
Oh yeah, why don't you go? Let's see how you fare.
160.
Well, it's 170 to the pin, but it's downwind. So that's gonna make a difference, I think.
I'm gonna hit an 8 downwind.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a 7. Just because of 6, I'm a little worried about the top of that tree if I hit it a little low.
Well, that's the only reason I'm hitting an 8, just to get it up.
Yeah.
Right towards the water
I'm gonna
tower.
hit a 7, but I'm gonna also open up my face just a little bit with a little fade maybe.
This thing's about as teed up as it can be, so.
Yeah. That was a great shot. It's left, but probably on the edge of the green. Yeah, you're on the back of the green.
All right.
All right. Man, I've been hitting the toe a lot today.
That might be all right. Get up. Get up. Oh, man.
It's going to be short, but I mean, if I was, if I was playing around, I still could chip and putt from there. So I'm not overly upset, but I'm really getting tired of these toe hits. You chip.
Yeah, let's put it.
Why don't we putt?
Yeah.
You know what could have happened to your ball? Is it could have rolled left into that little fence line and we just didn't see it sitting there.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's probably what happened. It's probably in those, there's a little weed line, a bunch of leaves up against that fence. So I bet you that's where it's sitting.
Yeah, it might have. It was hugging that left side of the fairway, so.
All right, well this is an interesting putt.
It might come off that at the end.
I think at the end it's possible it could go left, but I don't think it's gonna go left much. I think most of the breaks up here close to where we're at.
So I'm gonna go a little left of it.
Okay, do that.
This is really, man, this is all speed here. And since changing my grip, I have not been the most comfortable with this speed. Let's see.
It kind of, see, it goes, it went
That's
back left right at the
there.
pin, but
I'm not unhappy about that.
I'm not going to complain too much about that putt. All right, well, I think we got a maker there.
Come on.
It's ridiculous. I can't get the ball to the pin today. And you know what? It's like I'm telling you. See, my driver's this much off. Too much mud.
Yep.
That looks good.
Oh.
I haven't done that in a while. Boy, that didn't help us much. That was terrible.
Okay.